Now we're doing subtracting. Okay? And it is almost, virtually identical to adding. Alright? There's only one thing that the subtraction can screw you up on that you have to be careful with. Alright? So this is going to be pretty straightforward. So first thing, just like in the addition, I have to get a common denominator. So I'm going to factor this into x times x minus 2. And then I'm going to factor this into 2 times x minus 2. Okay?
And then you factor the x.
Yeah, so to make this match with this, I need to put a 2 there, which means I need to put a 2 there. And to make this match with that, I need to have an x. And so I need to have an x. Okay? So far, nothing has changed. Exactly the same. I'm going quickly because we've spent, a day and a half on the other part already. So I'm assuming that
We've got to write this down.
got that.
2x. So if you take a 2x out of it, why is there still a 2?
So I took the 2.
No, on what?
I just took, the 2 I added later to match with this 2. Okay? All right, so now I have a common denominator. So I do the same thing that I did before. I'm going to distribute on top here. So this is going to be 2x plus 4. All right? Now here's the only thing that changes that can trip you up. This negative sign goes with both of these terms in the parentheses. So when I distribute this x and get x times x is x squared, it is a negative x squared. And when I distribute this x to the 2 and get 2x, it is a negative 2x. That's the only thing that might give you trouble. Okay? That this negative sign goes to both this x right here and to this 2 right there. So both of these things are going to be negative, not just the first one. Okay? And then on the bottom I have my common denominator, which is 2x times x minus 2. And then I do the same game as before. Combine the like terms on top, which gives me
Negative x squared plus 4.
okay, so the 2x's cancel. I'm going to be weird and leave it as 4 minus x squared over 2x times x minus 2, because now you can recognize the top of that fraction as the difference of 2 squares. So it factors into
2 plus 2, x plus 2 and x minus 2.
yeah, but I have to go backwards because the x is in the second spot now. So it's 2 plus x times 2 minus x over 2x times x minus 2. Same thing we're always doing. I just factored the top now to see if anything will cancel. What cancels?
The plus and the minus.
No, the top, the left point.
The plus and the minus.
The 2 minus x cancels with the x minus 2.
Because they're both
okay?
opposites.
And I have to make that negative.
Can you write it the other way?
Final answer, hold on a sec, negative 2 plus x over 2x. Can I do what?
Can you switch the x squared and 4 so that you can write it the other way?
No, because if you switch the x squared and the 4, then it would be negative x squared plus 4. Well, you could, but then you'd have to factor this into negative x, and then plus 2, and plus 2, and then that's kind of a mess. Okay?
So why did you cancel those?
That's the conversation we've had a few times before, and I know it's a little bit confusing, but because this is a positive 2 and that's a negative 2, and this is a negative x and that's a positive x, they're exactly opposite, so they cancel, but then I have to put a negative there. Okay? Alright, so exact same thing, like I said, not exact, but virtually the same as what we did the beginning of today and yesterday. The only thing you have to be careful of is when you're subtracting, this negative sign goes all the way through. Okay? Alright, so I'm not going to do any more examples because I think, you can get it.
You're going to see what you get for thinking.
I'm going to be rewarded.
I was going to do Tuesday. Check us out on YouTube.
Oh my God. Check us out on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Am I going for that? That's all I have left.
Oh, there's one.
You told me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,